I'm Ezelle from the upcoming. It's really lovely to speak to you today.
Mm.
Congratulations on this series. So, you play the Black Panther leader in this new series, The Big Cigar. Can you tell us a bit about your role as Huey, his journey, and why you wanted to be part of the project?
Yeah, Huey P. Newton. Thank you for speaking with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, Huey P. Newton is a character that I play in The Big Cigar. He was a co-founder of the Black Panther Party, and I was excited to play him because it felt like a huge challenge and a real opportunity to stretch myself as an actor, and also to learn a lot more about this particular period in history. I'm a little bit of a history buff, and really enjoy parts that give me an opportunity to do a deep dive, and so that was exciting. And then in terms of his journey, his life was so incredibly complex and really deserves like a biopic of his own, or like a series just about his life, which maybe hopefully one day will happen. But in this series we look at like a very particular moment in time, and at the same time we did try and get pieces of his early life, try to tell like a somewhat more, not complete story of his life, but to just explore in some small ways other aspects of his life outside of this particular period in time. So it was a wonderful challenge, one of the hardest things I've ever done. Yeah, I hope people enjoy it.
They will, they will. And obviously, the story is very political, very important, but there's these brilliant layers of kind of humour and romance too, which play out. So, what was it like working with such a brilliant ensemble cast to tell this amazing story?
Yeah, it was really great. We had a great cast, and I'm thinking specifically about Tiffany Boone. She and I had a
Hmm.
lot of scenes together, and got to develop this really nice love story between Gwen Fontaine, who she plays, and then Huey Newton, who I play, and it was really fun to try and chart this like black love story, set against this ongoing like larger struggle for black liberation. It was really, really, really exciting. And yeah, Moses Ingram is wonderful. There's so many wonderful people in the cast, and we just had a really a really nice time together.
And I think aside from the political aspects as well, we got to wear these. That the music's amazing, the costumes, the outfits are so iconic, so wonderful to step into that world. Was there kind of a favourite moment or a scene for you while you were doing this?
The first scene that comes to mind is the scene in the Soul Breaker, which is the solitary confinement where Huey's put. It's not a fun scene, but at all. But it's one that really sticks out to me. I think because it was intense and it was really, really difficult to do. And it's also a moment that Huey writes in his books. He writes very specifically about that particular experience. So it was fun for me as an actor to try and capture as best I could the loneliness, the fear, the anger, the sadness, all of those things that came up for him during that time. Yeah, I mean, we had some laughs too, but for maybe I'm that kind of actor who I'm like, yeah, it was the most difficult time was that, so that therefore was the most fun for me. But that's what comes to mind.
And what do you hope viewers will take away from watching this?
I hope that people will go and learn more about the Black Panther Party. I hope they'll learn more about the women who were part of the party who did wonderful work. Yeah, this show isn't a biopic. It's not like an exhaustive look at the Black Panther Party, but I think it's a nice introduction to the party and to this period of history. And so hopefully people, young people especially, will get curious enough to go and do some research of their own.
Oh, thank you so much for speaking to me. Good luck with the series. It's fantastic. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
good evening.
you.